Happy Sunday. So I'm coming to you again, kind of half ready. It's a tank top, not a bra, but I am coming to you just to chat really quick because a few things have gone down. So first, let's talk about book stuff. So I finished this last night, and you guys, I didn't like it. And I don't think it's a right book, wrong time. I don't think it's just because I wasn't in the mood for something heavy. I think I genuinely just didn't like this book. So I'm not going to go over the plot too much because I've talked about it for like days. But this is following 3 different women, 2 in the 40s and 1 in present day. And their journey on this ship as war brides over to the United States, how they all connect, all of that. And I was having the present day timeline. She can see ghosts. And so she is being summoned to this ship to like try to figure out some ghosty stuff, okay? And so I was having a hard time understanding because it jumps perspectives and timelines a lot. And so I was having a hard time like placing both of the 40s women's where they needed to be to figure out the connection between them. That does come together. You figure it out. But I hated the twist in this end. Like the end of this book has like a kind of twist where you're trying to figure out who a ghost is and who it was stupid. It was far-fetched. I felt like I didn't feel really satisfied once I did understand the connection between everybody. And I mean, it felt disjointed. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. The stories didn't feel authentically connected. They didn't feel like it just felt disjointed. It felt the paranormal element was silly. I just didn't like it. So 2.5 stars on this. I need to write my Goodreads review, and I don't know how because, like, as you guys can tell, it's just a jumble of words. But all that to say, probably 2.5 stars. Not something I'm going to keep on my shelf, partially because this is it's a very floppy copy, which I love, but it's got this library sticker from a library that is not even ours. But actually, this might pick off pretty easy. I should get my picker kid. Picker kid, you want to peel this off? Sure, I'll get it started. I'm picking this off, and she's going to go pick that off. But that'll probably be either in a little free library or on Pango. So then I did start The Other Side of Now by Paige Harbison, and I think she's actually the one narrating this book, which is really interesting. But I'm hooked on this. So far, so very good. So I'm not far into it. I just started it this morning while I was getting ready, so I haven't done a lot. Hey, Picker Kid wins. Great job, lady. Thank you. And anyway, so this book opens with teenage girls, best friends. They're like on a boardwalk. They go to like a fortune teller, and one of them is, our main character is, what's her name? Her name is something different. She's now Meg Bryan is her name, but now she's a famous actress who goes by Lana Lord. But anyway, so Meg, she looks at her hand and she's like, you had 2 lives. Like, something is weird here. You're going to have, like, there's normally only 1 line here. You've got 2. Somehow you got 2 lives. And so then she looks at her best friend's hand, Amy, and she's like very somber. And so Amy, I think, dies. We don't really know what happened, but you can assume. I think it's going to maybe go back and forth. But anyway, so then present time, Lena / Meg, she is a very famous soap star, and things are kind of crumbling a little bit. And she, as a teenager, had the choice to either go to this performing arts college in Ireland or stay in Florida and go to a college in Florida. She chose to stay in Florida because her best friend did not get into the college in Ireland, and so whatever. And she feels like that was the last time she was really happy before knowing that she was going to end up staying in Florida and all of that. And so she now is looking for an Airbnb in the Irish town, and so she's going to go there. And then the premise says that Amy is still alive there, so that it's like a second kind of parallel universe thing. And I'm loving it. Honestly, I'm really enjoying this book. It's short. It doesn't look that big, but it's short. It's 308 pages. Whoopsie daisies. But that's got acknowledgments and a playlist, that's cool. I wonder if I've never done the like playlist thing, but I wonder if that's on Spotify. There's 32 songs. So that's really exciting. So the epilogue starts on page 295. So this is a short book. I'm really enjoying it. There's that. So Life-wise, today is a sad day in our household for a few reasons. My daughter, my baby, she has popped her first tooth, and it's just a tragic day for me every time this happens. Because this child specifically, she is so smiley, and she's got this gummy little smile, and right now it's just like the little tiny ridges. She doesn't have like a full-fledged tooth that ruins the gummy smile, but I know the gummy smile is on its way out, and it's just so sad. But we let the kids watch the video, Charlie Bit My Finger. If you have not seen it, pause this video, go look up Charlie Bit My Finger, but it is the cutest thing. And so the kids have been coming in hot with comedic relief, and they're saying, ouch, Mabel bit my finger, and it's hilarious. And so yeah, sad day there, but sad day on the closet, but good day on kids being funny and everything being great. So now we are going to, they're both like waving at me, distracting me. I don't know what they need right now, but I'm going to try to film my anticipated releases video really quick, and then we're going to go to church in about 45 minutes. So we're going to see how that goes. And then tonight, this afternoon, is sprints with Becca. So it's going to be a really fun day. It's going to be a really good day. Yeah. Oh, and are you trying to talk about books or something? No? Okay. My oldest has finished 2 out of 3. She still can't find a pre-1999 or a 2000s book, so she might just have to settle for 1 point. Darn the luck. So anyway, yeah, I posted Patreon updates on which team is winning, so if you want to know, come over to Patreon. But anyway, that's it. We'll check in later. Hey everyone, so just a quick update. Church is over, and as per last week, like church with a baby is just so different, like a little baby, because it's nap time. Church starts like just after nap time. So, and the music is so loud that I usually just pace the atrium with her while the music is going on, and then we'll go in. And today it worked. She went to sleep, which is great. So I was able to get the whole sermon, and it was an interesting one for sure. And then now she woke up, and I fed her a little bit in there, and then church was over. So now I'm feeding her in the car. The girls are playing on the playground, and everything is great. So I brought the Cartoonist Club, and I'm going to see if I can read some of it while she nurses, and then we'll go home, do lunch, and do quiet time, and then do sprints. So that's really what's going on today. It's going to be a fun one. It's so hot outside that bless my husband for being out there on the playground with them, because it's hot. But we're going to be here probably like 10 or 15 minutes. So there we go. That is the update for today. We'll talk later.
I make the same mistake more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my 3rd chance. You take my...
So we're currently sprinting, and we're in a sprint, and I'm going to close out this vlog here because during sprints I am filming, editing, doing all the things. So then after sprints, we're gonna eat dinner and watch the Royals game, and then I'm just gonna read. But before we do that, I'm about halfway through the Cartoonist Club, and I'm really liking this. It's about a bunch of kids who are wanting to make comics and graphic novels, and I think this would be really good for my daughter. I think she would like this. There is one page that mentions pronouns, and so somebody having kind of unique pronouns, and so if that is something you don't want to talk about with your kids, then maybe steer clear of this. It definitely felt out of place, especially because now it's many pages later and that has not come back up. So I don't know, feels a little weird, but overall this is cute. It's very basic. There's not a ton of words on each page, and so I'm hoping to finish this tonight. And then the other side of now is my my audio read, and I am loving this. I'm really, really enjoying this. So basically, I can't remember what I said earlier, but this girl is going to Ireland after, just to kind of lick her wounds, because her job, she's a famous soap opera star, and her show is probably going to get canceled. They want her to lose more weight. They want her to do this, that, and the other. So she doesn't remember being happy except for when prior to making the decision on where to go to college. And so one of her options was this place in Ireland. She chose not to. And so now she goes there, and everybody there knows her. And her best friend who has died is actually still alive there. And so it's like an alternate reality, what would have been if she would have gone to this college. And I love that trope. I'm loving the book. And so I have my next physical and audiobook picked. Well, there's a poll going on Patreon. I think by the time you see this, the poll will be over. I'll let it go until I need to start listening to the audio. So it may or may not be going. So if you're a patron, go check it out. But yeah, and so I've got everything ready because I'm really liking both, and I'm hoping that then after dinner I can finish The Cartoonist and then work on the audio overnight and in the morning. So that is the plan for the rest of the evening. I don't foresee anything filmable coming up because, like I said, dinner, Royals game, reading in bed. So we'll just see you guys tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching. Forgot to tell you guys. So me and the girls did all of our laundry together and listened to an audiobook of the Calamity, what is it? Mount Rushmore Calamity. It's the Flat Stanley's Worldwide Adventures. And then both of them drew again. So my 5-year-old didn't draw anything that you haven't seen yet as far as book collections. But my 7-year-old drew Heather the Violet Fairy and Diary of a Pug, Pug Blasts Off. Which, haven't you already read this? Yes. This one, she's going to pick a different one, but she likes Diary of a Pug. Karen's little sister Babysitter's little sister's number 2, and Who is George Washington for her 1000th king. So those are the books that she's reading. Again, I think you've seen all of those series. We'll figure out what prompts go for what, but now that's it. So yeah, now that's it. We'll see you tomorrow.